introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Denver. Here comes a return from the goal line. Good job in coverage. We're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Quickly to Golden on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. In motion, Okonkwo. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Hill look to throw. Get this over the middle to Golden. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now, faking the give. Oh, the ball comes out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
60.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pat. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Broncos stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second and 11. That's to the left side and taken in by Goldberg. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run here with Mitchell. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That comes out low. It is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up, That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Throw! And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here to begin the drop. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That is intercepted.
The second down pass.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Let's go now. Huh, 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2nd and 7.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
65 cat. 65 cat. Come 19. Come 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one's caught. He finds Holden. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
On 2nd down, a run to Mitchell. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw out of the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Back home in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown Steelers. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
31. Steelers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Steady.
Moving to his right. He runs with it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A pick pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Broncos.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Denver. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Broncos 38, Steelers 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're all 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Another run here with Johnson. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Steelers first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
On first down, it's Mitchell. He'll struggle to get that to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. And up.
He'll look to throw. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And pick up 3 or maybe 4 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
8. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
42-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Ready, ready. Set it. Ready.
The RPO. That one is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man, right side. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, go.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go now.
A give left side for Mitchell. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Ready.
3rd and 10.
Here we go. 70s.
Into space at the 45. 10 pitches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Viking 18, go!
Now they'll set up to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It is 2nd and 9. Now quickly to Colvin on the RPO. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Harrison.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. Defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll look to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers cut into the lead a little bit.
Steelers 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Come on. Set.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the